Welcome back, guys, to part 5 of our Sand City tour. This is Awesome Giants PS3, in case you forgot. So now we've done the residential area, we've done sort of presidential sort of area thing, we've done the countryside, we've done all that. Now we're going to go to the central business district, which is the most dominant building area, as you can quite tell. So we're not going to be walking over there like mere peasants. We're going to be taking travel methods. We're going to be taking Sand City rail lines. So, as you can see, get a nice view of the whole area. It's nice. You can see the residential area, which steaming past. It doesn't quite sound like a train. It should be really loud and annoying, like that sort of thing. But sort of really annoying, going past the residential area. So, we're quite close to the central business district area. Gotta sort of jump off and hope our minecart sort of stays quite close by. So, starting off the tour at the central business district, we have the MI5 building. Oh, I guess it's time for us to go then. No, I've managed to sneak us into the MI5, even though being told to get the fuck out. MI6 actually. This is MI6. Is that MI5? Her Majesty's Secret Service, of course. So, we have a nice little building. They all come together. They talk. They say, "No, he must be assassinated." They say, "Okay," and then we move on. They also are interested in debate about assassinations. I don't even know what MI5 or even MI6. I don't know what they are. I've just seen James Bond films and I can't even remember. But anyway, this is sort of the headquarters sort of area where the real top-notch people will come together. And here we have rooftop. It's very bright. It's a very bright rooftop. You can see the whole area. Isn't it nice? Ah, that's a beautiful view. That's a beautiful view right there. So anyway, moving on. We now go on to the next building in due course, after we've gone down the many flights of stairs, to Sandfly Airline sort of call center. There have been a lot of complaints about that single pilot. It's quite a sad state of affairs, but anyway, yeah, call centers like we know it's only one pilot. God, right. So if we move on, some nice painting, nice decoration sort of thing, lots of calls, and then sort of towards the line they're also like taking calls about tickets and such, bookshelves, paintings. It's not just your generic office building. It's a proper call center. You have to remember this. It's a call center. And we move up. There seems to be a zombie up there, or some sort of creature. Seem to have turned into mindless drones of the underworld. They're all answering phone calls. You can't hear them though. They've probably just gone into complete isolation from sheer boredom. Well, walking up all these flights of stairs, I would feel the same. So this was the Sand Air call center. So moving on now to the Empire State Building. This is the biggest. Is it the biggest? It could quite possibly be the biggest building. So bottom floor is just quite nice, got an opening area, and then we come up. So moving around, desks. The Empire State Building is quite renowned for all its office desks and all its workers. They're just sort of sitting on their computers. You have to imagine on all of these there's a computer or a laptop or any assortment of electrical device. They get smaller as it goes up, as is the Empire State Building. It gets smaller as it goes up, and all the way towards the rooftop, where it's just impossible. And we go all the way up. This is getting very cramped now, until you get to a lovely view. Oh, isn't that nice? You can see the whole residential area from there. Ah, that's nice. So now we've now gone through the Empire State Building. So now we're going to go down. I don't realize you could stop by pressing the crouch button when you're on ladders. I've just discovered that. Wow, that is cool. So now, right, gotta go down these massive flights of stairs. So So many stairs. Too many stairs. Oh god. Alright, we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom now. So, apologies, I had to make a cut there. It was horrible stuff. So now moving on to the main attraction of this, we have the two equal-sized buildings, which you may know as welcome to the World Craft Center. This is building 1. Now, this is in no way meaning offense to the World Trade Center and the two towers. It's in no way offensive. It was just inspired by them. So up to the first floor, you got your sort of office sort of area where everything sort of works, and then we get to more exciting stuff. This is sort of the archives of Sand City. We have some archives in the presidential. He's not got the whole thing. We've got the whole thing here. Yeah, we've got the whole archives. It's nice. So moving on, we have the. So this is the boardroom. I couldn't really remember what it was for a second. And this is the boardroom where, so say, let's for example, we are Sir Alan Sugar, and I'm the apprentice. And saying, yeah, you're shit, you're shit, you're shit, you're hired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, blah blah blah, and yeah. So we're going to go up now to the next building. This is the that was the boardroom. That was my impression of Sir Alan Sugar. It was awful. I apologise. This is another office sort of block. There are all so many offices. There's all call centres and important paper filing. This is not a public library up here. This is another sort of archive area, but for one where you study the archives in great detail for like tax laws and all sorts of laws. It's not very interesting stuff. Moving on. So we have the public treasury. This is where it gets interesting. Sadly, we are not allowed access in. But all of those chests, I assure you, are filled with gold ingots and much gold and wealth, and we just can't get to it. We just can't. So that's the treasury, the public treasury. More office, nice little bookshelf, decoration, and here we have the Mac City Secret Bank. He seems to have stored. I never thought Mac City would have this much sort of secret bank, this sort of wealth. I don't know how he's accumulated it when his city is made out of shitty cobble, but you know, whatever. He's got all glowstone. He's got gold solid bars, and in those chests also are gold, solid gold. I don't know how he does it, considering this city is huge and generates much more revenue. This is a sort of another boardroom, but this time a little bit more high-end sort of stuff, where you know the executive will sit in his big double chair next to the single chair and laugh at him. Right, this is a much more, you know, high-end boardroom. This is where, you know, all the big people. I mean, yeah, there's the presidential building, but even the president comes up here. I mean, he walks up all these flights of stairs just to come here, and he sits. Where does he sit? He sits there. He's not even that important to get a double chair. This triple chair here, this is like loads of important people. It's crazy. And here we have at the top. This is a sort of like viewing point for like tourists such as ourselves. On a tour guide, then you're not really supposed to come up here, but this is quite possibly the tallest, apart from up that top, the tallest part of the whole of Sand City. So let's just admire the sunset from this beautiful viewpoint. My god, that is a very far way down. For those of you who are not shocked and awed by how I'm not falling, I'm holding down the crouch button. The crouch button, rather. So, this was building 1 of the World Craft Center, and I assure you the building 2 of World Craft Center is not just identical. So there's no problems with identicality. Is that even a word? Huh? I don't know. So we're gonna make our way down pretty sharpish, as you've already seen all this, and also it's getting dark. So we'll move on to World Craft Center 2, building 2. World Craft Center building 2. Sort of same layout on the bottom, different colour flooring, cause that's nice. Right, this is the EasyCraft accountancy firm. They're all taking their calls, and most people come here and ask, you know, these people behind the board, like, where... Hang on, let me just take up my acting position. Where's my money? It's gone. Where's it gone? I don't know. There you go. That's the accountancy. This is my personal highlight, the Sony Chief Security. Now, as many of you may know, for those like me who play Minecraft and also lots of other games on Xbox and PlayStation 3. This room was made around the same time the PlayStation Network went down. So, Sony Chief Security System, cobwebs, abandoned. There's just no one here. It's just quite upsetting, really. People who are upstairs just walk up and go, ugh, Sony Chief Security. They just run past it. It's just awful. So, it's abandoned. Sony Chief Security, abandoned. Okay, let's move on. This is the bank. There is a bank down there, but this is for like high-end withdrawals. You know, it's safeguarded by an iron door, which you just can't break through. Look at that. It'll take you years to break through, by which time people come up and attack you. So you can't break through that. So that was the bank. Moving on, you have the nice little cool centre. This is the Cola Craft office. Don't know where he comes up with these names. Alright, and here we have another boardroom. It's quite a nice boardroom, actually. I quite like this boardroom. It's all sort of cramped together, but it's nice. Now this is proper, you know, Sir Alan Sugar stuff. That one was just like a test sort of thing for like small end. This is like, you know, this has got the evil thing of Sir Alan Sugar. You have to stare directly up at it as you talk to him, or else he kills you. Also down there as well. So, and we'll go moving up. This is the Mac City Liaison office. It's very nice, isn't it? It's a shame I can't describe it because I have no idea what that means whatsoever. I don't know what liaison means. That's a shame. If only I knew. Connections. I've been told, I have been informed it means connections, so this is basically like talking to Mac City people. This is like informing them of trade situations and natural hazards and I don't know. I don't even know. Right, this is also like an archive. It's a bit dark up here actually. I think I've been burning torches here. And this is like an archive. Just there are so many archives, so many books to be read. This is another boardroom. This is big stuff. And then another very nice boardroom actually. This is green flooring compared to purple. Max prefers purple. I prefer green. We have come at a collision here. Bookshelves and viewing point and cloud coming through building and a cloud above head. That spoiled my view. How dare you? So this is the World Craft Centre, Building 2. We've still got a little bit more to view from the Central Business District, and then after that we're going to take a minecart all around the world at night and at daytime, just to sort of see the whole area. Sony Chief Security End, of course. So let's go down. Check quickly for. See, I'm very concerned about creepers and stuff. Right, this is a very posh, high-end cafe. So you got water streaming down from the very, very top. It's mental. Then you have to walk all the way up the stairs, or you can catch in the water. No. So you're walking all the way up to this cafe, and you're thinking, "What? This isn't worth it. They should have like an elevator or something. This is not worth it." And then you come all the way up and all the way up and all the way up. You have to take a ladder here then, and then you come to a beautiful, beautiful cafe. It's with a jumping ledge for anyone who just wants to end it. I don't know why there's this gaping hole in the thing here. Yeah, there was just some person thought, you know what, this restaurant's awful. I'm just going to jump it. Whoosh, jumped off the edge. He's a goner. So, right, that was the cafe. Not much to see there, but if we just it's not more about the actual cafe design, which it's more about the view you get from up here, which is, wow, look at that. That's just a beautiful view. You can see it from all angles up here, because you get like a sort of an all-round view, which is nice. You don't get too much of the Central Business District, but it's a lovely view of the residential area. So, back down. I think it's easy to travel by this water. Whee! Let's do a couple of twirls in the water. Yeah. Gotta spin down. Right, okay, now we're at the exit. Gotta be careful for creepers. Okay, moving on. Oh, what should we do? We should do the hotel. This is the Sand City Hotel. Welcome to the Grand Craft Hotel. It's called Grand Craft because, wow. Cave ambience again. Damn, that thing keeps on coming. Right, so this is the Grand Craft Hotel. It looks very posh, high-end, Titanic sort of thing. This is the elevator. There's not much of an elevator, but it is an elevator. I'm not going to go through every single hotel room because mostly the hotel rooms do look the same, purely because this is a hotel room. Most rooms are like that. But as you get towards the higher end of the hotel, which is more expensive, as you know it would be. That's the roof access of the Julex Street? I don't know how to say that. Anyway, room 14, it's... yeah. Right. This is the sort of view you get, which is a lovely view over the sort of country area. It's very nice. So, up to the Deluxe Suite. Take a ladder up, though. Or an elevator, however you want to think of it. It's not really a suite. More of a sort of, you stay in either room 14 or 13 and then you can sort of like sit up here and drink wine and admire the view and the lovely air. Look at that, it's a beautiful view. There's a spider and a skeleton down there. Ugh, all sorts. Right, how do I get down? Right, there's a ladder. So, this was the Grand Craft Hotel. There are many, many rooms, much like that. Others, you can see, room 12. They all have different paintings and put quite a lot of effort into this hotel. Sort of seating area, not really supposed to be jumping up here. So let's go down the elevator now. It's a long one. Right, so now we've done the Grand Craft Hotel. Just gotta check for zombies every time. So now we're on to the ecological building, which is basically like Greenpeace or whatever, however you want to think of it. They stand behind here praising their, this is glass, which is slightly more ecologically, I don't even know how to spell that. Fuck it, no, it's just damaging to the environment, alright? It's just damaging to the environment with all this glass, I don't know. It's hypocritical, that's the word I'm looking for, hypocritical. Is that TNT? Christ. No. Right. You got some lovely boardroom sort of thing up here. The eco building. Talking about how they can save the planet from, CO2 emissions. And then sort of taking calls, taking donations from people in order to improve world environmental issues. I don't know. So, now we've done the ecological building. We're on to this massive, massive chuck-a-block office building. This is the biggest of the lot. I mean, they even have nice, colourful desks as well. I mean, how nice is that? There's a massive elevator. Look at that elevator. It's huge. So, we'll start off sort of floor 1. They're nice. They've got nice colours actually here. They're nice blue flooring and red desks. I like that. Sort of same thing. We're just gonna scroll past these. This building's quite nice. This little part here, it's nice. Sort of boardroom sort of thing. Move on up, more office building, more office, more office, more. Oh, this was sand flooring. Not so nice. A sort of boardroom. There are a lot of boardrooms, and then this is actually this. No, it's not the highest point. Almost the highest point there. But I think sheer up here is another beautiful view from up here. So we've done now the ecological building, the hotel. We've now done the massive office building. So now we're going to go down the ladders. It's a long way down down the elevator. We sort of spin around it. Right now at the bottom. Right, now we're at this building, which is like super office. Like, they've got their own glass interior. Oh my god, there's a creeper out the window. This is the sort of place. This is the insurance building. They sell insurance to you in the comfort of a glass cabinet booth sort of thing. Cabinet booth, yeah. That's quite a nice term for it. Got good lighting. they sell you insurance. There's not much more to say than they sell you insurance. Wow. Look at that view. As you go up, it gets a little bit more cramped. A little bit more per se. You know, come in here. Got some bookshelves. It gets smaller as it goes up to. As you can tell, it gets very cramped. Until eventually you reach the point where you come to this part. So, I think that's it, yeah. That pretty much concludes Central Business District tour, and that almost completes our Sand City tour in total. There's just a few more things which we're going to go on. We're going to go for a train ride around the whole of Sand City in the daytime and at the night time, just to get the sort of whole Sand City effect sort of thing. I need to watch out for that creeper. He's deadly. I do not want the place blowing up now. Right, we're going to go about this way.
With your feet in the air and your head on the ground, try this trick, spin it, yeah. Your head will collapse, but there's nothing in it. You ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals were high.
thank you guys for watching our tour of Sand City. Hope you enjoyed every last detail. I know that some parts weren't as interesting as others, and I tried to make it a little bit more interesting for you. But if you have any questions about either the construction of Sand City or anything about it, I'll be happy to answer questions. And also, as a little added incentive, because this took, you know, so long, if this video, or rather this video gets over 50 likes, then I will make this world available for download. I've also had a few requests to do an online server, so if I get enough of that, I will quite gladly put up an online server. I do spend a lot of time on computer, so the server will most likely be up a lot of the time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tour, and thank you for watching.